This team is headed places. This team has goals.
We've got some dogs in this group.
Everything they put in front of us, we attack. That's all we know what to do.
You guys understand this coaching staff loves you. You understand that, right?
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Razorback Football with Sam Pittman. We're glad you're with us. We join you from high atop Razorback Stadium, where the Hogs and Auburn battled into the fourth quarter. The Tigers ended up winning the ball game. 4-3 is the record now, Coach, and anytime you lose, I know you go back, there's always a handful of plays you wish you could relive.
Well, there is, and, you know, we had the momentum, and we get sacked, fumbled for a touchdown, and you know, there's a lot of plays. Auburn brought in a real physical football team today on both sides of the ball, and we answered some of the time, but we needed to answer more often, and that's my job. We've got to prepare them a little bit better, but Auburn had a good football team today.
There was much made of the quarterback matchup prior to the ball game. Both quarterbacks played very well. I know you'd like to perhaps put a little bit more pressure on Bo Nix.
Yeah, we would. I mean, we needed to, you know. We couldn't get to him. I think, you know, we made an adjustment to go man-to-man early in the second quarter because we weren't getting there, and then our zone coverage were a little deep, and they were throwing the ball underneath us, which helped us, you know, and I thought we figured out a little bit in the second quarter. We kind of figured them out a little bit, I thought.
You got the ball to begin the second half. You went down and scored, had the momentum, and at that point, it kind of felt like it was going to be a good day.
Yeah, you know, scored at the end, got the ball, went back down, scored, made it 17-14, and then we had the ball again up 3. Couldn't do anything with it, had the ball again, and that's when we had the sack fumble, and then after that, you know, I went for it on fourth down, didn't make it, and they turned around, threw a 71-yard pass on us.
All right, we've got lots to do as we move through the half-hour highlights. We'll talk about the first half when we come back on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Pepsi. Nothing goes better with watching Razorback Football than an ice-cold Pepsi. Pepsi, proud sponsor of Razorback Football. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Downstream Resort. Enjoy the ultimate entertainment getaway as you live every moment at Downstream Resort.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
On game day, the Hogs leave it all on the field. But with best-in-class towing and payload, plus the power of a mobile generator, you can take it all with you, too. The 2021 Ford F-150 and the Razorbacks, built for greatness. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Hold up, are you dreaming you on a talk show with Lil Nas X? Boom. Enough about me. Let's talk
Nix, the quarterback, going to throw off play action. Out pattern across the way, complete. They bring a man in motion off play action. Nix to throw deep down the middle of the field. Got a man complete at the 5. Touchdown, Auburn. Jefferson's in the gun on first down. They give it to Johnson coming right, stretch it out. Dominique out to the 29 on first down. They're going to swing it left side, screen to Burks at midfield, gets a block, and there he goes. Down the sideline. Now he cuts back in at the 30. Burks going to get down to the 20-yard line before they drag him down. 44 yards from the right ash bunt. Reed Bowers' hold is down. Kick's on the way. Kick's got plenty of distance, and the kick is good. Hutter's the tailback. They're going to give it to him. He's in the backfield, thrown to the turf for a loss. Jashad Stewart, 3rd and 4. Nix pumps once. He's going for all of it. Down the left sideline, intercepted. Intercepted by Monteric Brown. They're going to spot him down at the 16-yard line. KJ gets the snap, off play action, looking, rolling, firing, complete, out at midfield. Near the first down marker is Burks. Jefferson in the gun, shovel pass, Dominique inside the 25, trying to break a tackle at the 20. He'll get down near the 17. That's a first down with 5 wide. KJ going to try that jump pass into the back of the end zone, complete. Burks, touchdown Arkansas. KJ leaped, came back down, pumped, threw, and the Hogs get 6. That's going to be it for the first half. Razorbacks feel like they've got some momentum after that touchdown. And as Quinn said a moment ago, they're going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, there you see the highlights, Coach, and that first one right off the bat. Auburn goes over the top and scores, but you came back down, you got a field goal, not everything you wanted, but you could kind of tell the game was on at that point.
Well, you know, that's the one thing that we've done here lately that we hadn't done early is give up these explosive plays. You know, we gave up a lot against Ole Miss and then did again today, you know, and if we make somebody halfway drive it on us, you know, a lot of times they won't score. But that was early. Then we came back down, drove, and Cam got a field goal out of it. And it's kind of a game on.
They were physical. You mentioned that. You made a decision to go with 4 down linemen against them today. Was that kind of in response to how physical they are?
Well, you know, we felt like we could handle the edges better for when Bo comes running out of there, either on nakeds, because, you know, it was nakeds or him running. He didn't run as much today, you know, but they threw it a lot. And then, obviously, we thought it would help us with trying to stop Bigsby. And let's be honest with you, we hadn't played real well the last 2 games in our 3-man front. So there was a lot of different reasons for that. Catalan being out, maybe having 1 less safety on the field, things of that nature. A lot of things went into that.
One of the things that was noticeable is the fact that, you know, you didn't have Catalan in there. Utsi was out too. You knew you weren't going to have Wagner. That's a big part of all this.
Yeah, it is. You know, Cat's been playing banged up for a long time. And then he broke his hand, I think, 3 games ago, and just hadn't been the same, hadn't been able to make tackles, and came in. He was concerned about it, and we decided, you know, between him and his parents and us, decided that, you know, probably get it fixed, and he'd be ready for spring ball at that point.
Now, you mentioned a moment ago, you get the score just before half. You go into the locker room with the knowledge that we're going to get the ball back. That's almost a 2-for-1 feeling.
Yeah, it was a big deal. And then we went and successfully we went down and made it happen, you know. So I just thought it was a big positive energy for us to score right there before half. KJ made a really good play. Burks wasn't the original target on it, but he found him.
That was one of those plays that we talked about that on the radio broadcast. You could just see the maturity as he checked, and checked down again.
That's right. And, you know, a lot of times, maybe last year, he might have just thrown that in through the back of the end zone, but he held it, found Burks, made a really good play.
Second half highlights as we continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. By Ford and the Ford F-150, official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks, built Ford tough. Stevens, capitalize on independence. And by Walmart, save money, live better. Walmart.
like Arkansas football, then you love to win. Downstream Resort is the place for winners and is known as the resort destination for all Arkansas fans. 374 of the most luxurious hotel rooms. 6 dining options, including the world-famous Red Oak Steakhouse. Eagle Creek Golf Course tested by the legendary John Daly. Downstream is one of the nation's best resorts, and it's only a short drive away. The excitement of Las Vegas, only better. Come on, Arkansas fans, make the short drive to Downstream. Your destination resort is waiting.
Here's to the fearless fight. The comeback. The battle against all odds. For some, it's taking the first step. For others, it's forging a new path. A chance to prove to ourselves what we're really made of. And with the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years, even a battered spirit can come back stronger. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough. Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it, so we can all live better tomorrow.
Love where you live and play at an apartment, community, or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with community amenities including golf courses, fitness centers, tanning beds, playgrounds, and resort-style swimming pools at select locations. Are you looking to buy or sell your home and want an experienced agent to guide you through the process? Lindsay & Associates has been serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 45 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
Anders Carlson set to kick it away to start the second half. It's into the end zone. Perotti lets it hit. The Razorbacks will start 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8 now. 12:40 to play in the third quarter. Smith's the running back. Kearns in motion, play action. KJ to throw, plenty of time, deep down the middle of the field at the goal line. Complete, Burks, touchdown Arkansas. Perfect throw, perfect catch, 30 yards, and the Hogs have the lead. 3rd and 15. KJ out of the gun, gonna throw, gotta get rid of it, he didn't, and that's all. The ball's on the ground. The ball's on the ground in the end zone. Auburn has covered it, and that's a touchdown. Nix gonna throw off play action. Deep down the middle of the field, going for it all. Got a man complete at the 25. Demetrius Robertson is gonna get into the end zone for a touchdown. KJ's ready, twin receivers to each side, 5 seconds. Burks in motion, Jefferson gets the snap, Johnson straight ahead. Dominique at the 5 to the goal line, touchdown Arkansas. 10 yards from Dominique Johnson. The Hogs are right back in it as Johnson scores his 4th rushing touchdown of the year to try to extend the lead back out to 8 points. The kick is up, plenty of distance, and it is good. 5 wides for Nix. Bo Nix gets the snap. He's going to keep it inside the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5 and a touchdown. So Bo Nix will take a knee and the 2 head coaches will head to midfield. Well, there the highlights are in the second half. And Coach, I want to go back to just the very beginning. You get the football. That's become really a big deal. I mean, we think about the opening toss. That deferring to the third quarter or getting the ball first is a big deal.
To be honest with you, you think about that at the end of the half, of the first half. You think about it. Hey, if we can do this, we get the ball back. Maybe not quite as aggressive sometimes at the end of the first half, thinking, hey, 3's good, we get the ball back. So it was, we talked about it at halftime with the team. Hey, we get the ball back for you, we're going to go up, and that's what we did.
You sustain that drive, and I think about the offensive line playing again without Wagner. You've mixed and matched in there, and that was certainly a good possession there.
It was a good possession, and I know KJ got hit today quite a bit, but I just felt like they gave him enough time. I think KJ was sitting in there holding it for guys to get open, and I thought a lot of times when he got hit, I felt like the line did a pretty good job. I just felt like, you know, he was holding the ball, waiting for to make something happen.
Field position came into play in the second half too, a time or two.
Well, you know, Brody lost the punt in the air and lost it in the sun, and we got rolled back down there about the 9-yard line, a sack, negative run, sack, fumble, and the next thing you know, we're, you know, instead of having that 17-14 lead, we're down.
Auburn had the momentum at that point. You'd had it earlier. That's such a powerful thing in a football game.
Oh, it really is, and you look at it, you know, you're sitting there going, well, how were we up 3 and now we're down 13 or whatever it was, 11, I guess. How do we up 3 and then down 11 so fast, you know? But then we got within 5, you know, and right there before the third quarter, or right at the last play of the third quarter, I elected to go for 2, trying to get it within a field goal game, and we didn't make it. So, you know, it seemed like everything we decided to try to do just didn't work. You know, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, 2-point conversion, just seemed like it wasn't working.
We mentioned at the outset of the program, it was a game that went into the 4th quarter, and that's where experience and lots of things you hope will help you win the day.
Yeah, you know, it just was, at that point, we never had been really consistent offensively, and defense was getting better, but then, you know, the huge play, and then we couldn't get them off the field that last drive. They just kept making first downs, and then Bo made a really nice run for a touchdown.
Stay with us. More to come on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Fold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers. By Arvest Bank, member FDIC. And by Mercy, the official hospital of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Remember that mammogram you postponed? The colonoscopy? Your yearly physical? Now's the time to get it done. Mercy is ready with COVID-19 safety precautions in place at all hospitals and clinics. So let's take care of that achy hip. The follow-up with your specialist. Plan for your safe visit at mercy.net/yoursafety. Go to mercy.net/yoursafety. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Fake, mi amor. Ice cream?
Yeah!
Okay.
Protect your connected devices with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
When did too big to fail replace too smart to fail? When did trend overtake truth? When did putting clients first stop being second nature? For us, never.
You can't take a risk in any investment that if it goes wrong and you lose it all, that you endanger the ability of the firm to survive. And that's really what Wall Street forgot.
So when do you want to learn more about Stephens, one of the country's most successful investment banking firms?
It was the night before breakfast when suddenly Austin craved eggs and bacon and the toasted breakfast burritos he'd eat when he awakened. And the party was turning up, but Darren decided to wind down because sleep is a one-way ticket to toasted breakfast burrito town. So when Alex received that late-night text, she thought about breakfast, and she ghosted her ex. Toasted breakfast burritos are here. Go to bed, sleep well. The sooner you sleep, the sooner you'll get one. Only at Taco Bell. Bung.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Fold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Oh, yeah, it's been a journey, man. I took the long road, man.
Slow and steady, right?
Yeah.
Calzada in the gun, gets the snap, steps up, has some time. Now they've got him from behind, Trey Williams. How about that? They lose 3 on the play. Calzada stepped up in the pocket, Quinn. He didn't hear the footsteps, though. Trey Williams got him from behind.
His motor never stopped. Trey Williams
is definitely a great defensive end and a great addition to this Arkansas defense.
That's his 3rd sack of the season.
I was on the phone, and I was I was transferring from Houston. I was only there for about 3 months. I was transferring. I was getting out of there. So when I called my mom, I was like, I'm transferring to Arkansas. She's like, okay, all right. She's kind of unsure. She's also at work. You know what I mean? She has a cleaning service. So she's doing stuff, and so she's like, all right, Arkansas, okay, all right. Hangs up. We hang up. And conversation ends. She calls me back. Barry Odom is at Arkansas. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you did a good choice. That's a good choice. And she just started laughing, and we just kind of laughed it up, man. It was pretty nice.
Run and hit. Tackle, swarm tackle. 1 play at a time. 4 quarters. Together, together, together. It's our time!
He was my head coach at Missouri. I mean, we know that. But I mean, just besides that, I mean, he recruited me as well. So just our relationship at Missouri has been tight. He used to be a head coach at Rockbridge, where I went to high school at. And so we have that connection, and we just knew a lot of the same people. And he just kind of made sure that I was on the straight and narrow, and just kind of pushing me hard and pushing and pushing and pushing. And that's what I like, and I'm glad I'm here because he pushed me to be my best.
Low snap, Calzada picks it up, looks to throw, flush, rolling left, loses his feet, and he falls back at the 18-yard line.
Man, that was all pressure from Trey Williams again. I mean, the guy has been phenomenal all day.
The Texas A&M game, how much fun was that to be able to have that performance on CBS in an NFL stadium and help your team win that game?
I mean, it meant everything. I wouldn't be able to shine like that if everybody if everybody wasn't doing their job. Everybody was doing their job. Everybody was on cue. We practiced like that through the week, and whenever I got a one-on-one, I just had to win that one-on-one. So it's kind of crazy because even though that I was playing that way, I was really even keel. I just was making plays and was just making plays. I really wasn't feeling what I was doing until after the game. I was like, dog, you dominated. And I was just like, I just felt even keel because, I can't get too high from one sack. We got to win the game. You know what I mean? Individual success is one thing, but a team win is another. So. Me and my mom, we've been through a lot, moving around and going from school to school. I moved from Moberly to Columbia, so kind of from town to town. So it's just to really have that stability. She's really stable now. She got her own thing going, and I got my own thing going, and she's supporting me from where she is. And she comes to some of the games, and she got these. It's not like really like work attire. So she has like this neon green. It has her company on the front, and sometimes she'll wear a plain one, right? So at the game, she'll come in a plain one so I can see her. So like everyone else is dressed up, Razorbacked up. Everybody Razorback up. Even at Mizzou, she do it. Everybody's in black and yellow. You know what I mean? But here, she has this green, either neon yellow or neon green, and I can see her out of everybody. So if I look in the crowd, after a big play or after I'm coming off and the offense is coming back on, first thing I look is the crowd when I'm jogging back, and I see all my coaches, and it's just she's right there. She's right there. She's right here the whole time. And on my way over, I can always see my mom. If you ever get a chance to look over there, you'll see. You'll see. The younger guys, they're really looking up to me now. They're really paying attention. And it's like, I like to keep it an even playing field. It's not like I'm big bro or anything like that. I just like to, if I know something, I just share it, and we work on it after practice, and we just try to execute it throughout the week.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate. By Dillard's, the style of your life. Pepsi, nothing goes better with watching Razorback football than an ice-cold Pepsi. Pepsi, proud sponsor of Razorback football. And by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Arkansas, I'm Sam Pittman, head football coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks. COVID-19 is ravaging our communities once again. The only way we can tackle this is if everyone gets vaccinated. As a team, over 90% of our players and staff have been vaccinated. Go to nwacouncil.org to find your nearest vaccination site. Stay safe, stay strong, and go Hogs.
This one's for every sports fan who just spent the entire game explaining to someone the entire game. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stephens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
Well, Coach, one thing you learn, and you've been doing football a long time, win or lose, that calendar turns, and you've got another ball game next week.
Well, we do, and you know, I'm still proud of the football team. You know, I think we're beat up, and we've got to get healthy at some point, some way. This is going to be number 8 in a row this week, and but I'm proud of what they've done. And I mean, we've got 5 games left, and hopefully another one with a bowl. We've got to win 2 more games, but we've still got a lot to play for, and we got to get healthy, and we'll do that. When you look around college football, particularly the SEC, if you're going to predict what happens next weekend based on this weekend, you're going to be wrong a lot. It's just a new beginning every week, isn't it? It really is. It's about matchups, about how you match up with the team. It's about how's your team physically. Are you healthy? Things of that nature. And today it was, they out-physicaled us today, and as hard as it is for me to say that, that's what happened. Now you go to Central Arkansas. You're playing in-state team in UAPB. You know it's going to be an Arkansas atmosphere down there next Saturday, and I would imagine you're looking forward to that. Yeah, we're excited to go to Little Rock, you know, and see the folks over there that aren't able to get over here and see us play, and we'll have a team ready to play, and those things. That I am looking forward to that being number 8 and being the end of back-to-back, and getting these kids. Hopefully we can win the game, and then after that, give these kids a week to kind of heal up. Coach, thanks so much. Thank you. Hogs and UAPB next Saturday in Little Rock, and we'll be back when it's over with more Razorback football with Sam Pittman.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,